I had a feeling that you're holding my heart, and I know that it is true. You wouldn't let it be broken apart, 'cause it's much too dear to you. Forever we'll be together, no one can break us apart. For love will truly be a wonderful smile in your heart. When the night comes and I'm deep in your arms, how I feel so much more secure. You wouldn't let me close my eyes, so I can see you true and true. You're a sweet tender lover, we are so much in love. I'm not afraid when you're far away, just give me a smile and your heart. You brighten my day, showing me my direction. You're coming to me, giving me inspiration. How can I ask for more from you, my dear? Maybe just a smile in your heart. Yes! Hello everyone! Warm greetings, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from right now, and welcome to JhermiNATION PV, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host, Jeremy, here in London. And please write on the comment box where you are watching from right now, and any comments, suggestions, questions, any violent reactions, please write it on the comment box. And of course, some thumbs up and hearts would be very much appreciated. So don't be shy, give it a try. Click those buttons now. And I would like to welcome all those who are coming in my live streaming right now. Christine Balanon, nice voice, thank you. Marilu Kinsley, thank you for watching. Mimi Millie is watching. And I would like to invite everyone to join me, to please join me in let's have a minute of silence, and let's all remember all those who died of COVID-19, all those who are fighting for their lives right now, all those who are infected of COVID-19, and those who lost their job because of this lockdown pandemic. So let's pause for a minute of silence. Let's remember them. Let's all pray for them. We are the keeper of light, so others will see it. So, I'm very excited with my very special guest for tonight. And let's just see. Yes, my very special guest for tonight. He is I'm very nervous about this one. I'm very nervous because he is a professional and a veteran broadcaster and presenter. Imagine I'm interviewing somebody on that status, and I'm just, who am I to interview him, So he is very active in the Filipino-British community. He's a graduate of University of Santo Tomas in education, major in English, and he is the managing director of Philippine Channel Network / Pinoy Radio UK. He's got a news magazine as well. I think it's Yes Philippines, and he is dubbed as the most romantic the coolest and the sexiest Filipino presenter in Europe. Are you ready for my special guest for tonight? Let's bring him on camera. Let's all welcome. Welcome, Tito Sonny Laragan. So, Tito Sonny Laragan, let's greet all our watchers, viewers in the Philippines as well. Where are you from the Philippines, Tito Sonny?
Well, I'm actually originally from Grace Park, Caloocan City. That's where
Okay,
I
Caloocan.
grew up. Oh, taga Caloocan ako. I grew up in Caloocan, studied at Notre Dame of Manila, and yes, actually, practically, am a city boy from Manila.
Wow,
So,
so let's greet
oh,
our watchers now from here in JhermiNATION.
what's that again, sir?
Let's greet our
Oh,
watchers right now
yes,
here in
yes,
JhermiNATION.
yes. I just actually had my shower because I have my show a couple of hours from now. But I'd like to say hello, everybody, to your wonderful program. This is a great effort, endeavor of yours, especially during this time of the lockdown that we're having, the pandemic crisis. So I'm really, really thankful when you invited me. Bago to. I've never, normally we broadcasters do the interviewing. This is the other way around. We get to guest on your show. So, mabuhay. Magandang gabi ho, yung mga germination. Wala ho akong salamin. Mamaya pa yung pag-show ko. So,
Okay,
good, yeah.
thank you, Tito Sonny. Thank you, Sonny. Tito Sonny, I always do this to my special guests. I call this
Yes.
the quick fire questions. So whatever comes, quick fire questions.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sige.
whatever comes first in your mind. This is just to get to know you more, to warm you
Okay.
up, and of course, to have fun, right? Are you ready for this,
Yes.
Tito Sonny?
Sige, gawin natin. Bago sa akin, this is, like I said, this is kind of, ano ba tawag dito? Alanganin because we are on the other, di ba? Kami nasa interviewer seat, no? Bihira to, even if you have a Mel Chanco, Mike Enriquez, they feel a bit uneasy, because it's hindi comfort zone mo. But anyway, yeah, fire away. Katuan to,
Yes.
let's for kicks. Yes,
Okay.
let's do it.
Yep. Beer or wine?
Beer.
Sleep
Actually,
or eat?
wine.
Wine.
Sleep,
Okay.
sleep, yeah.
Sleep. Okay. This is a killer one. Demi Moore or Sharon Stone?
Oh, Demi Moore.
Demi Moore. Oh,
Yes.
weird or crazy? Weird or crazy?
We're crazy. Crazy.
Crazy. Night out or staying in?
Staying in.
Are you a mama's boy or papa's boy?
Lola's boy, actually. So I could
Lola's
say
boy.
ano ako, I'm an orphan. I was orphaned as a young boy.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean, grew up with my Lola. So I could say mama, papa, no, wala.
Okay.
So Lola's boy.
Lola's boy.
Hmm.
Money or fame?
Money.
Money, yes.
Yeah,
Dream
syempre.
or career?
All
Dream or
right.
career?
Dream.
Dream. What is your guilty pleasure?
Oh, guilty pleasure. I don't know. Probably. Ice cream siguro. I don't know if that's
Ice cream,
something.
yeah.
Ice cream. Oh, guilty pleasure ba
Yes,
yun?
love ice cream as well, yeah. Last thing that you Googled, Tito Sunny.
Oh, last thing. And then I Googled. Oh, wow. What did I Google? Oh, something about ano ba ginugol ko kanina? An African country.
African country. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Tito Sunny, apart from your face, which body part you look most in the mirror?
I'll look most. All right. Okay. Probably about aside from my face, sabi mo?
Yeah. What do you look most in the
Oh.
mirror?
Siguro probably my shoulders.
Your shoulders. Wow.
Yeah,
That's good.
shoulders.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, shoulders. Yes.
Good,
Hindi
good,
kasi
good.
oh yeah.
The shoulders. Okay. What is the lie that you recently told?
Oh, lie. Wow. Lie. Recently told. Probably that I was sleepy, para lang just to avoid my sweetheart asking me to massage her hand. So I said,
That's
oh,
a good thing.
I'm kind of sleepy now. Yeah. Because every
Okay.
night, it's like a ritual every night. So she,
Okay.
didiretso niya yung hand niya gano'n. So understood that you have to massage it. And so probably what I did was I said, I'm sleepy. Yeah.
She knows your trick now, Kuya.
I hope she's not listening because she's doing something special right now.
So, what would you tell your 12-year-old self? If you're in front of your 12-year-old self, what would you tell him?
Oh, what will I tell him?
Your
Oh,
12-year-old self.
Yeah. My 12-year-old self. Uh, just go for whatever you want. Explore whatever you want. Go for whatever you want. Your interest. I think it's everybody's like a child. Even if you're 60, 70, 90, uh,
Mhm.
you want to go into that childhood thing, a young thing. You be happy as a child because you're kind of that innocent thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, but probably just go play and do
Just go
whatever
for
you
it.
want.
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
Parang hirap
So
naman tanong mo naman. Grabe, no? Parang,
I'm,
uh,
because I'm also nervous, because I'm interviewing somebody who is already veteran and a
no, no, no,
professional
no, no.
broadcaster.
Oh,
And
yeah. Well, I'm so actually nasa 40th year of broadcasting ko na ngayon. I think, or 41st, no? When I started, I was about 19 going to 20, 20 when
all
I
right,
started. Oh,
I see. So let's get into it. How did you get into broadcasting? What attracted you into it?
oh, okay. Well, how did oh, nga, no, how did I get to start with it? Uh, I think it all started with this. There was this parang queue outside one of the radio stations, and I was actually bringing something for my parang god sister, and it turned
Hmm.
out there was this long queue, and they were looking for a trainee announcer.
Oh.
There was some mga Atenista, La Salisa, UP, and I was from UST. And
Hmm.
I joined it, and that was how it started. And then you start as a trainee announcer, and the guy who trained me then was the younger brother of, I don't know if you know Angelo Castro Jr.
Yeah, yeah. Angelo
Yeah,
Castro, yeah, yeah.
good evening, the world tonight, Angelo Castro Jr. So the
Oh.
guy, the younger brother is Benji Castro. I think he passed away recently. He was the guy who initially taught me how, the tricks of the trade. And that was it. And then he said, Sonny, wag ka rito sa station na to because we're not really that competitive. You have to go to a commercial station. That was actually a government station where I trained in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I became my first love actually was newscasting. I wanted to be a newscaster.
Mm-hmm.
My idol ako noon, si Bong Lapira. I don't know if you've heard of him, but I like the way he delivers the news. So he delivers the news, magaling eh. And that was how it started. News, ang gusto ko talaga, I wanted to be a newscaster. That was my dream because nagugustuhan ko pag nakikita ko sa TV yung mga newscaster. Good evening, here now is the news. The president says, parang wow, ang ganda. Parang
Wow.
ganon. Oh, and then, nagkukwento na yata ako. I don't know kung may
Yeah, yeah,
questions
that's
ka,
fine, that's
pero
fine, that's fine.
that,
Yes, yes.
and then I became also a news director. I became a newscaster, a news editor, news writer, and I became eventually because my sort of an extensive experience in the news division, news ano, no? I became the youngest news director then. So the news directors then were Ray Langit, no, for DZRH. I was for Mareco Broadcasting Network, but I was very young then. And yeah, it all started. And then, mahirap ang trabaho sa news kasi sometimes, uh, m- minsan tapos na yung trabaho mo pag merong, like for example, there would be some, like anything that would need a 24-hour coverage, like somebody,
Mhm.
like a coup d'etat or whatever.
Yep.
Merong ano eh, ang problema doon, when you're working in the news department, you work overtime. And so I
Mm-hmm.
said, I don't want to be a news guy anymore. I just want to go be a DJ and play songs for 3 or 4 hours. And that's it. Bola bola lang. 11 after 4, it's Sunny on your radio. We'll be right back after a couple of reminders.
Wow.
I'd like to say hello to Jeremy, to ganyan. Konti lang yun. Buong 3 hours and 4 hours. Tapos ka na. Then you leave. Wala ka na obligasyon. Pag nasa news, hindi. You stay there for a long time. Lalo na kung may
I
coup
see.
d'etat o merong
Yeah,
mga
yeah.
red alert. Yeah. So yan.
Wow.
Ganun lang. That's how I started.
Wow. So same for me. That was my first love, actually, to become a mass comm student, to become a journalist. Like
Oh,
newscasting and all these
really?
things. So yeah, I have the
Talaga?
same passion
Ano,
as you. But
what
I
did
ended
you,
up as a
what?
nurse.
Okay. All right, okay. Well,
Yes, yes,
actually,
yes.
it's like this. It was like this. Actually, if I can tell you, all the guys that you know now, right now, for example, Mike Enriquez, Mel
Mm,
Chanco, Ray Langit, Noli De Castro, or some of these guys, are actually not graduates of mass comm. I finished an education course, and
Mm.
the guy on ABS-CBN, yung susunod sa ABS-CBN, yung narito na, yung si Peter Musky, he finished, I think, an accountancy or a commerce
Wow.
degree. Yeah, so a long time back, we were not actually graduates of mass comm. And so the training that we had back then was kind of different. I, it's not as we're not the school guys. We're the guys who
Mm.
are more or less taught personally ba ganon, and
Mm.
parang self learning and self study. Uh, in Ako, I just learned things on my own. Wala akong wala. Okay, I was trying to say that mahirap nung araw, parang hazing nung araw when you get into broadcasting. Just this is like
Mm.
something that I'd like to share to people. No, when you get into broadcasting, long time ago, ano yan eh, parang hinihazing ka, ginagawa kang parang utusan, you do the graveyard shift, uh, to the point that you give up. Because if you give up, sabihin lang nila, oh, pare, hindi ka pala pwede rito eh. But you persevere, no? Yung mga DJs, may mga ano yan eh. Pero once na natanggap ka and you persevered, well, welcome to the club. Parang ang welcome. Parang ano yan eh. Select group yan, kukonti lang yan. In one radio station, you would have about 6, 7 station guys. Diba? Yun na
Mm.
employees mo eh. Before you can get in, either one died, left, resigned, or whatever. And then do sa one slot na yon, for as a DJ, for example, maraming naglalaban. There are a lot of people who are jockeying for that one slot. You have so many doctors, you have so many lawyers, accountants, dentists, or dentists, but you just have a few broadcasters because you only have a
Yeah.
few radio stations. So we would be like a parang uh, it's a select group yon, parang hazing yon, parang when they welcome to the group, parang ganyan. So it's not easy. It's not easy. It's very competitive. It's not a job that one can easily get into. Talagang laban yan, pagalingan yan.
And does it depend on the how deep your voice is, or what do they
It,
base
it,
them on? Of course, it adds, isn't it?
it does, because to give you the history of radio, the radio started with AM before we had
Mm.
the FM. Diba? FM, you want to listen to music, then you listen
Yeah.
to FM.
Mm.
But because things started on an AM, hindi ganun kaganda. Medyo may scratchy sound yan. So, in the olden days, you have to have a good voice talaga, because you don't want to listen to
Oh.
somebody, you don't want to listen to somebody grouchy on the radio. Hello everybody, welcome to the program. Would you, siyempre, may medyo sexy, nice voice, di ba? Good afternoon, here now is, ganun, mas maganda, di ba? So, it is pleasant to listen to. But nowadays, it's what you have between your head, no? Yung style, yung salita mo lang. But back then, you also have to be intelligent and at the same time have a good speaking voice. You know.
Wow. Amazing, amazing.
Mm.
So, Tito Sunny, what is your vision as a broadcaster?
Vision right now.
Yeah, yeah, as a broadcaster, yeah.
Well, my vision is to pioneer. I pioneered the radio back in 2009.
Mm.
The idea actually germinated in germinated in 2005. So 2005, nasa isip ko na to set up a radio station, and it
Mm.
only got into fruition in 2009. So right now, what do I want? I'd like to have to pioneer a TV thing for Filipinos in Europe. So
Wow.
that's the vision that I have, to have something for Filipinos in Europe, because we are all here and we're
Yep.
living. We Filipinos are now here, and we've immersed ourselves, or how do you call that? Yung ano ba yun, dito sa mga Britono, sa Italians, how do you call that? When you tayo nagbi-blend in na tayo, how do you call that? Is that
Yeah, yeah.
immersion? There's another word for that, I think. Hindi ko masyado
Uh,
matandaan. But anyway, yes.
it's
You know,
something like
vision,
that.
diba? That's
Yeah.
the vision. Have a TV thing for Filipinos
Yeah.
in Europe. Yeah.
So, as a broadcaster, Tito Sunny, how
Mm.
how how important is your role as a broadcaster in a larger scale? It's a
Well,
very
actually, we
important.
were.
As you said before,
But
there's only a few
yeah.
broadcasters around.
What was so sorry?
As you said
In,
earlier, there's only a
yes.
few broadcasters around. But for me personally, as a broadcaster, you have a very important role that you play.
Yes.
You know.
A lot of, well, there are probably two roles that you have to play. One is probably to entertain. So that could be, trying to, what is entertainment? Entertainment is to, spending the time, parang, pleasurably in a way, parang ganon, when you watch something. So entertainment. And the other part is parang for information dissemination. You use your position to disseminate information. Pero napakarami information eh. So you're only
Yeah.
limited to what you could probably have at that particular moment, and that's the thing that you disseminate.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah,
Susie said integration. I think that's what we're trying to
integration. Correct,
integration.
correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Thank
was
you,
a
Susie.
that's
Thank
a
you, Susie.
that's
Integration.
a
That's the
perfect.
word. Thank you.
Ba,
Thank you. Thank you.
Susi, mabuhay ka, ha?
Yes.
Mabuhay ka,
Yes.
oo.
Actually,
Oo.
she will be my guest tomorrow.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
all right,
So she's
Susie. Hi,
working right
hi,
now.
hi.
So, Tito Sani, with the advent of technology, social media, internet, 20 years or 40 years ago, there's none of these things. So what do you think has changed? Of course, being old school and being acquainted with the technology right now has got its pros and cons, advantages, disadvantages. So how do you compare broadcasting now and before with the technology that we have with social media, internet?
Oh,
How is it
well,
different?
okay. A whole lot different, actually. A whole lot different. When I started with did you we were having this very big turntables, and then from
Hmm.
turntables we graduated to CD players. A whole lot of things changed. Pero siguro if I could share something to you, no, uh, before, uh, ibang ngayon eh, everybody's empowered nowadays eh.
Mm.
Oh, everybody, even magtataho, even driver, tricycle driver, magbubukid, everybody's empowered nowadays. Long time ago, we were just exclusive. It's not easy to get in broadcasting, no? Kumbaga, ano yan eh, badge of honor yan eh. If you make it to broadcasting, because not everybody can easily be a Mel Chanco, a Ted Filon or anybody or a radio DJ, no? Hindi ganun kadali. It's very competitive. So nowadays, madali, no? With the technology. Ang problema
Mm.
lang nowadays is that you have, like I've been saying on my program, even the, alam mo yun, yung ano ba tawag dito? From intellectuals to yung mga mabababaw utak, sa pantay-pantay na tayo, everybody, it has, we have all the platform. But remember, Jeremy,
Mm.
I pioneered the radio station back home back in 2009, 2005 pa yan, no? The reason why I got into that is aside from being a radio guy, I would befriend the technicians and I would ask them, pare, ano yan? And they would explain to me mga ERP, effective radiating power.
Mm.
So I had an idea of the technical things. Broadcasting is like a tripod, no? To be
Mm.
successful in broadcasting, it's a tripod. Uh, Parang, di ba, tatlo tripod. So one is
Yep.
good signal. So that's engineering. There has to be good programming, and
Yep.
so you also have good sales. You might have a good signal, but if your programming is not good, talo ka rin. You
Mm.
might have a bad signal and a very good programming, pangit, talo pa rin. So yung marketing mo, which is the third leg of
Mm.
your tripod, hindi rin magiging effective. So you have those three elements kailangan. A good signal or a good technical whatever you have, and then good programming, and then of course with those two comes marketing. You can easily market to whatever you're producing, no? So that's
Wow.
that's it. Mm.
Wow, that's great.
Baka marami kang
Yes,
tanong diyan, baka prepare ngayon ko lang. Alo. Iba, oh, wow, galing, no? Galing,
it's
galing.
different now these days because the way I understand it, broadcasting is only TV and radio. But these days we call it live streaming, wherein all you need is internet. You have your mobile phone, and it's like real time and simultaneous. So that's the advantage these days.
Y-
That yeah.
yes. That's the whole. It's a entirely different ballgame. Yeah, I remembered. From idiots to intellectuals, anybody
Oh,
can do it. But there's a danger now. Actually, there's a danger now
Yeah.
because anybody can. With the proliferation of fake news, if you're not really like me, for example, because I've been schooled in news and everything in the broadcast media, I could easily discern if something is fake news. So, but
Mhm.
not everybody has that discernibility, so to speak. And so that is the danger nowadays. Yes, fine, it's very good. Everybody's on equal footing. But there's a danger if the people that we follow, well, depende. Kung mababaw siguro ang kaisipan mo, you go for that kind of a
Mhm.
program, no? So, depende. Sabagay, there's a niche
Yeah,
for everybody. So,
exactly.
like what you're doing, there's a niche. So,
Yeah,
maganda
yeah.
itong ginagawa
It,
mo.
it's like it all boils down to who do you listen to, isn't it? Like it's like people should be
Yes.
careful and should always
Mhm.
ask themselves, who do you listen to? Always check the credibility of the people who's actually disseminating the news, you know. So yeah, that is very important. And thank you for sharing that.
It's actually mas nakakata. If I were nowadays and doing a show, for example, I would be fearful. You know why? Because a long time back, uh, when we do our shows, nobody can just bash you, because the only way
Mm,
they could bash you directly is by phoning up the station and then saying "f you" to you directly. But you have, there's a phone. Unlike
yeah,
nowadays, people can easily bash you. So you're
yeah,
not really that safe. No, it's not easy
exactly,
nowadays.
exactly.
Ngayon,
Just like the live streaming, they can instantly put their comments. You know, they can put their words in the comment box. You know,
yeah, yeah, yes,
they can easily be bashed. You know, yeah,
Ex-
you're right, absolutely right.
exactly. But back then, no, we could easily we just say our thing. Nobody bashes you. Uh,
So,
but
mm,
you were asking me something about, well, it's actually a responsibility. A long time back, as a broadcaster, you had to be very responsible because, when you open the microphone, tick pag open mo, whatever you say, you can actually destroy a good person, and you can promote a bad person. Example, halimbawa, loko-loko yung isang mayor. Halimbawa, not kunyari mayor ng isang Las Piñas. Halimbawa lang, kunyari lang. Because gatekeeper ka, controller ka, broadcaster. You can
mm,
say, mga kaibigan, tarantado ho yung mayor
mm,
dyan sa ano. But because you have this following, people are listening to you, you can condition their mind na talaga masama ugali ng the guy from Las Piñas. Pero hindi totoo eh. And that's the
mm,
danger there. Yan. Kaya
I
nga,
see.
media is very powerful, and that's the reason why in the olden days, I don't know if you've heard of the Hearst group of publications. Hearst, they practically own all of the newspapers and magazines in the United States, and senators and congressmen would kowtow to these people because they were powerful. Kamukha ng
Mm,
like ABS-CBN being like a king player, kingmaker. They would say that to ABS-CBN, and partly that is true. If the media is so powerful, they can promote somebody.
wow. Thank you
Mm.
for opening our minds with that one, Tito Sunny. Especially during this time of digital information age that we all have access to, mobile phones. Everybody, you can broadcast easily. So
Hmm. Yes,
Tito
yes, yes,
Sunny,
yes.
in your years of experience, you have interviewed lots of people, all walks of life, different experiences, different types of people.
Mm.
What do you think, based on your interview with them, what do you think is the common like fear or worry of people that you interviewed?
Worry. Okay. Worry. I don't
You have
know.
interviewed a lot of people before,
So
and
if I
what do you
if yeah, if I ambush interview, for example, Enrile, what would I ask him? I would ask him political questions. If I
think?
were assigned to do a beat, for example, you know what a beat assignment is? So if in a newsroom, for example, they would allot you different assignments. Say, for example, somebody would cover labor, somebody would cover Kamkame, that will be for the defense reporter. Somebody would probably cover business, somebody would cover the police beat, no? Uh, but I don't know how I would ask. It depends on which particular assignment I would be,
Mm,
I would be doing. Fear?
yeah. But
Oh,
for the people that you have interviewed in the past, for the people that you have interviewed in the past, what is the uh common fear and worry of the people that you have interviewed? Of course, you have a lot of topics before. You have interviewed a lot of people from different walks of life.
mm,
What is the common thing that usually occurs,
I
like
would. I think
human fear,
I, I,
worry?
I really don't know. I really couldn't, think of of something that they fear or worry about. I really couldn't. Um, I really siguro pass ako diyan. I really couldn't answer
Okay.
it because every interview I've done would have a purpose. For example, as a DJ, I would interview, say, for example, likes of Marco Season promoting a song,
Mm.
promoting an upcoming record. I would interview ambush and interview an Enrile, for example. Uh, I would be assigned to do. I used to be a segment producer for Channel 5, news reporter, segment producer. I handled a
Mm.
couple of segments for the news, yung news namin na major newscast, evening newscast. I handled a couple of segments. So aside from being a reporter, I would also handle a couple of segments. So yung meron ako segment na oh, ano ba yan? Well, may Star Complex. I was the guy who was assigned to do the interview for the stars. And then there was this parang ano namin parang I think it was a public service thing. I couldn't remember now. Pero ganun, I don't know if I was interviewing people because what their fears are. Wala namang particular wala nang
Okay.
ano. Pero malalim yung question mo na yan, ha? That's oh, that's kind of no. Oh, basa pa yung buho ko because I had to,
Yes,
quick ano.
me
Yes,
too. Yeah.
go. Yes,
Tito Tani, we're down to the last three questions, right?
ba?
Um,
Okay.
okay. So, if time and money is not an issue, what would you like to do?
Time. Oh,
If
time
time
and
and
money
money
is
is not
not
an
a,
issue,
yeah. So money, if I had
what
the
would you like to
not to
do?
worry about money and time. Oh, okay. Right. I just would like to learn all the languages in the world.
Wow,
Language.
amazing.
I'd like. Yeah. I'd like to learn Spanish before I die. I'd like to learn French. Not. I don't know French. Nahirapan ako. Probably Italian, French, German. All of the languages.
That
Ganun.
that's
And
very
also the
powerful.
languages the Philippines. Oh, if I
Yes.
had the time, yeah, and wala nang worry. All I have to do is when I wake up, when I and before I sleep, it's just purely learning languages. That would be the thing I'd be
Wow.
doing. Yeah.
And it will be powerful as well, Tito Sani, because you're able to communicate with everybody, everybody in the
Exactly,
world, isn't
exactly.
it?
I don't know if you know this, guys, but I listen to a Spanish pop station. It's called Cadena Dial, and
Hmm.
I really enjoy listening to that station. And that's before everybody, or probably Filipinos or the other guys have heard Despacito. I was
Yep.
actually listening to it and liking it probably 3 or 4 months before everybody else did. Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
Tito Sani, if you have if going to you're going to have a dinner with somebody, it could be anybody in the world, yeah? It could be
Okay.
living, it could be somebody who's already dead, right? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay,
Who
dokie.
would you
Okay.
want who would you want to have dinner with, and what would you ask this guy a question, or this person a question?
Just one person, gano'n? One person lang?
Yeah, yeah, just one person.
No, not,
Anybody in the
wow,
world.
wow.
If you would want to
Sino
have
kaya? Oo
dinner
nga, no?
with,
Parang, there's
and
so
then
many people that you
what would
can,
you ask what would you ask
what
this
you,
person?
anybody,
Yeah, anybody.
anybody.
Could be dead, could be living still, or it could be
Oh, you know
anybody in the
what?
world.
I would like, I would love to be able to talk to my dad.
All
I
right.
never got the chance to talk to my dad. I've got so many questions I'd like to ask him. Oh, what would I ask him? Ano ba I ask him? What would I ask my dad? Paano kayo nagkita ng mother ko?
Ah, how
How
sweet.
did you meet? Parang ganun, ganun lang. No, because I would love to be able to know my father more because I never got the chance to really know him. Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
because
It's it's
oh
it's the same with
sana
me. The same with me.
I really
If
really
somebody
rather
would ask
than
me that
going.
question, that would be my response as well, my dad. Because I lost him
Yeah,
quite early as well. Well, I was already in my second year college, but that was like sudden. We lost him
yeah,
suddenly.
Exactly, because it's quite personal. It's really, really personal for you. Why would you say Abraham Lincoln or
Mm.
Indira Gandhi? Or, yeah, you know that's too para masyadong pataas na lang yun. But try. Okay, between the earthquake, massive earthquake, for example in Peru, which would matter most to you? Would it be the earthquake in Peru? Massive, a lot of people died. Probably a lot of Filipinos died who were there. For example, or your toothache? Which is more, the earthquake in Peru or your toothache? Which would matter most to you?
Probably well, probably my toothache.
Hindi,
It's my
toothache,
comfort.
tama. Hindi, toothache, kasi sarili mo yan eh. Why would you
Yeah,
think about the others?
exactly.
Di ba? Oh, I know, of course, we have to care for our other people. Pero
Exactly.
masakit ang
Yeah,
ngipin ko eh. I have to worry about my tooth.
exactly.
Di ba?
How
My
can you look
toothache.
after them if you've got something, you're feeling something as well? So yeah,
Exactly. Look to yourself first. So you talked about your dad. You wanted to talk to your dad. I wanted to talk to my dad as well. So it's something personal. I think the best speakers are people who speak from the heart and not try to sound very intellectual with their their discourses, their speeches. Example: if you meet, for example, interview a farmer, for example, you wanted to interview, hindi siya nagsasalita, he wouldn't be talking much. But try to hit him, try to probably punch him, and he would
mm,
be mad and he would be angry. And then he would say, "Why did you hit me? Why did you?" When you feel something and it comes from your heart and you say it, that's very meaningful. And that's a perfect speech. Talking from your heart, don't try to sound very intellectual, intelligent, try to impress people with high words. It all just has boiled down to yourself from your heart.
great, great, great. Tito Sonny, last question po.
Mm. Ano
What
sa
would you
ba?
advise?
Oh, okay. Advice. What would I advise? Oh, okay,
What would you
okay.
advise? Because during this lockdown, we saw a lot of people in Facebook like doing live streaming. People who were not doing live streaming before. As what we've said earlier, it's very accessible now.
Mm.
As long as you got a mobile phone, good internet connection, you got something to say,
Right. Yes.
just go for it. So what would you advise to? Of course, there will be like some enthusiasts. There will be different levels. Like maybe there are people who are like who wants to go serious about it. So what would you advise? What would you advise to me? Let's put it like that.
Uh, for you,
To those who are
just
live streaming, because these days we call it live streaming now, isn't it? It's not broadcasting, because broadcast it means you will be on TV, you'll be on radio, but I think during these days we call it live streaming because everybody. So what you said,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
all in the playing field.
Just persevere. Actually, just persevere with what you're doing and what you started, and try to find out as you go along what is it that you really are doing. Meaning,
Mm.
because sometimes you're at a quandary. You're like a dilemma. What should I do? What would I present people? But that will come as you go along. The best thing to do is just to persevere. I was watching. I don't know if Alice Dixon.
Yep.
Alice Dixon, when she started her YouTube thing, she was kind of sort of more or less disappointed because the traction that she was expecting wasn't coming through. But
Mm.
she kept at it, and she was surprised. 6 months down the road, she was surprised that people now are being getting to. She's now having that the traction and it's growing. So just keep at it. I think it's more the perseverance, day in day out, step every day. Just do it. I think that's the only thing. There's also this guy I know of that has been doing it for almost 9 months, and he wanted to give up. But on the ninth month, yeah, things turned around. So yeah, it's just doing
Wow.
it because you never had a training anyway. I mean, unlike before, it's not easy to get in broadcasting nowadays. You're not required to be perfect with your pronunciation, with your English. Before, kailangan we will have to be very very good with our pronunciation. No, kailangan perfect yan. And then we had to sound like parang Americano in our pronunciation. Di pwedeng English Tagalog ka na. The president will be going there. Hindi pwedeng, the president will be going. Iba na ang tunog mo, di ba? Parang gano. So perseverance, just keep on doing it, and I guess it will happen. Ganon din kami. Just that's how I started. You would tend to give up, but uh, yeah, just do it. Sabi nga. I don't want to promote the shoe, no, but just do it.
Thank you, thank you, thank.
Yes.
Tito Sunny, let's promote Tito Sunny Laragan at that is it daily program as well? Pinoy Radio UK and the Sunny Laragan show, right?
Yeah. Sonny
Yeah.
Laragan show. That's happening.
Let's invite everybody, Tito Sunny, on your program, Sunny Laragan show.
Oh yeah. Yes, it's nightly, Monday to Friday. I have this show called the Sonny Laragan Show, and purely it's we would like it to be interactive. We have a via Zoom, no, if you can call us up. We think of topics every night, and yes, that's basically it. So it's on. We have a YouTube thing called Pinoy Radio TV, UK TV. It's aired on Pinoy Radio UK Facebook as well, and it's I think cross posted in some other pages. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's it. And just watch us, no? Join us. And Jeremy, I'll have you as a co-host one night, no? Let's
Oh wow,
do it. Yeah.
it will
Kasama
be
ka
a
sa akin.
pleasure. It
Oh,
will be a
yes.
pleasure.
Yes, and it's going to be a pleasure as well to me, to have you on the show. So yes, thank you.
And of course, you got a news magazine po as well. Is it Yes Philippines or?
Oh yes, Philippines. Yeah, we have about three newspapers here in the UK, but all of them are how would I call this? Uh, a couple of them are franchises, meaning these are all done in Manila. One
Hmm.
of them is done here, but uh, no, okay. Yes, we have Yes Philippines, and I endeavored when I created it. I thought of why don't I create a newspaper truly for Filipinos living in the UK, and so Yes Philippines was born. And on the cover, if you notice, for the past many years, 2 years or how many years, on the cover of the newspaper would be Filipinos who are successful here, people, Filipinos who have excelled in any field. And because I wanted a newspaper truly for Filipinos, and kaya nga on the top of my, I call it, the only true local Filipino newspaper for Filipinos in the UK, something like that. Because yeah, so nobody can amongst the guys they can say na hey, hindi totoo yan because it truly is. But anyway, yes, it's Yes Philippines. Now over yung plugging, no? Yes Philippines
It's
newspaper
okay.
ho yan. But kung may
Yeah.
kilala kayo mga kaibigan, I'd like to invite the people if they know of anybody who have excelled in anything, no, sports, work, wherever, no, tell us so we can feature them in the newspaper because that is the mission of the paper. It's your only true local Filipino community to go from cover to cover. Yeah. So yeah,
Thank you very much.
salamat to all.
Tito Sunny, I know you got a very busy schedule because of your broadcasting, with the Sunny Laragan show. But I'm very, very truly honored and I'm very thankful for accepting my invite to actually interview you. I've learned a lot, and I'm sure all those who are watching right now have learned a lot as well. So more power to you, Tito Sunny, and see you again whenever, during our events. So good luck on the Sunny Laragan show. And yes,
Mm.
thank you very much for your time, Tito Sunny.
Thank you very much. Huh? This is quite historical, but because, like I said, I never. This is not my comfort zone. It's the other way around. You're interviewing me. Normally, it's me who does the interviewing. But thank you very much. Yes, and I truly enjoyed this time with you. And good luck to your thing. And like I said, just keep on doing it. And who knows, um, well, you're known in the community and make it as a platform, even in your own small way, even if there's only one or two listeners. But perhaps in one of those interviews that you do, somebody gets inspired, because eventually your guests would say something that would hit people, no, or things that they could relate to. So yeah, maraming salamat. Keep on doing it. More power. God bless. And I'm looking forward to having you on the program. Hopefully next week, no? Ano ba yan? Thursday. Teka muna. Thursday. What are you doing tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night I have another guest on Germination as well.
No. Tomorrow, because I have the show. So, hindi, pag-usapan lang natin bukas. O
Sure,
sakasakali
sure.
mamaya. But anyway, thank you very much. God bless. Take care, no? And guys, no, of Germination. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tito Sunny. My pleasure. Thank you very much. All the best.
Okay, so how do I get out of here?
It's okay. That's it. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. I truly enjoyed that one, and I hope you enjoyed that one as well. So let's just shout out who are watching right now. Christine Balanon, thank you very much. Marilu Kinsley, Mimi Mili, Darmin Balarignon, Elizabeth Silva, Julie Vianzon. I think she's from Ireland. Darmin Balarignon. Hello, Jermeroy and Kuya Sani. Mark Barton, J. Vince Medina, Renato Carlos Dominguez, Susie Mamangon Lagrata. Watch out tomorrow. I will be interviewing Susie Mamangon Lagrata. Cherry De Limas Coils, thank you for watching. Chris Jane, CPV Lu. Nicolas Ronace. Watching from Manchester. Hello from all of you, those who are watching in Manchester. Hello there. Susan Lovejoy, River Maya, Marilyn Tebangen, Alvin Bulo, Molly Walker, Michael Tambot, my kumpare from the US. Yes, thank you very much, Susie. That's integration. Thank you very much. And of course, the tech guy and co-founder of Musika Silangan, Paul Torres. Thank you for watching. Yes, integrate. August Mateo, thank you for watching. Wilma Manongsong Birch, thank you for watching. Mabuhay from August Mateo. Dina De Lima Veloso, Mimi Mili, True, Ate Purita Talampas, Rich G. Cliff, thank you for watching. People has unlimited access. Yes, hello, hello. Sarina Cruz Caras, thank you for watching. August Mateo, Sir Sunny, sino ang di mo makakalimutang na interview? Oh, I apologize. I wasn't able to ask him that question. And Miguel Imelda Diaz, Lady Imelda of Miss Saigon. Thank you for watching. I always watch you as well. Thank you, thank you. Barton, as always, great interview, Sunny and Jeremy. Thank you. Marlon Mangosing, thank you for watching. Bet ko ang sagot mo, Sir Sunny. Franciscano Felipe, August Mateo, very human love. That's correct. Hazel Saysay Garcia Pangilinan, thank you for watching. Michelle Hiwatig. Dodi Victorino, thank you for watching. Sir Dodi. Jingjing Baldeo, thank you for watching from Dagenham. Valin Alejandro from Ireland. Gracie Beltran Manalo, thank you for watching. Maya Antoinette from Oxford, thank you for watching. Silvia Navia, hello, thank you for watching, of Yapak. Both super, thank you. Rosefa Zeka is watching. Thank you very much, guys, for watching JhermiNATION today, and I hope you have learned something. I hope you've been entertained. Now we know our responsibility as live streamers. Before we call it broadcasting, exclusive to TV and radio, but with the advent of social media and online internet, it's the playing ground has been leveled. So we just need to be responsible with our live streaming, because that's what Tito Sunny said. He's got lots of experience in broadcasting, that you can somebody can destroy a good man, and at the same it could be the other way around as well. A bad person can be a good man, depending on who's actually broadcasting, right? So and yes, so I'm very thankful. I've learned a lot from Tito Sunny, and I hope you learned something too. And I've given you value for your time. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you've been entertained and you learned something. And yes, of course, I would like to thank all those people that I'm very thankful for. Yes, Lady Imelda, great performer, absolutely. I would like to thank Hujo, Hoodjo, Hujo, of the one who designed my logo, JhermiNATION. And if you have any computer software problems, get in touch with Hudio. And of course, the one who made my personalized mask, mask is now part of our outfit of the day. I've got my personalized mask done by Ches Narbonita Cruz. So get in touch with her in Facebook. Ches Narbonita Cruz. There. We got my personalized mask. And of course, my feel good, look good at the comfort of your own home in 2 minutes. I've got my Lumispa, which I use twice a day. This is a deep cleansing and skin renewal device that I use every day. So if you want one of these, you know where I am. And of course, I'm a firm believer of supplements. I have my supplements from Pharmanex. Especially during these times of COVID, we need to give our body a fighting chance against this COVID infection because health is our very first wealth. And of course, Brady Care. So if you are a healthcare assistant or a nurse, you want extra shift, Brady Care, the agency that truly cares. My good friend Paul Zuzon, and of course the one who made my shirt. The design was from Hudio, and the shirt was made by Caroni Dalida of Scientists T-shirt. Scientists. Of course, I've got germination there at the back. And of course, I would like to promote our One Nation Awards UK, One Philippines in collaboration with Germination. We have this One Nation Awards UK 2020 Lockdown 2020. We got different categories: music and arts, health, fitness and wellness, education and information, inspiration, social media and entertainment, love and light awards. In order to nominations are still ongoing. So if you want to nominate, please go to our Facebook group page, which is One Nation Awards UK 2020, and make your nomination there. Yes, so that's it. So if you know anybody who is deserving to be nominated, to be recognized because of their hard work during the lockdown. When I say lockdown, it's from mid-March up to the present moment. Those who have shown generosity, been very charitable, been very of help to the community, please nominate them. And yes, so I wanna leave you with this song. So thank you very much, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed tuning in, watching for tonight. He's dreaming of being in love, but I know that it is true. Since you came into my life, it's true love that I had found. I pray that you wouldn't leave me, whatever may come along. But if you do, I won't feel so bad. Just give me a smile in your heart. You brighten my day, showing me my direction. You're coming to me, giving me inspiration. How can I ask for more from you, my dear? Maybe just a smile and you maybe just brighten my day, showing me my direction. You're coming to me, giving me inspiration. How can I ask for more from you, my dear? Maybe just a smile in your heart. Whoa, give me a smile in your heart. Thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe. Thank you, and see you again tomorrow for a very special guest who was watching today as well. So, Maita Martin, watch this back, and Albert Kapua. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe. Namaste. This is Germination, our hub for health, arts, and business. That was the art of communication, by the way.